I am at Shimla starting for another trek in the Himalayas. This trek starts from Roru about 107 kilometers from Shimla. The first day of the trek is a journey from Roru to Jiskun, an 85 kilometer drive in a bolero. From Jiskun, which is 7,630 feet above sea level, we will trek the next 6 days to Rupin Pass, 5,279 feet, which will be the highest point of the trek, going via Jaka, Sarvastach, Danderastach, Upper Waterfall, and finally descending to Rontigad and Sangla. We will follow the Rupin River for most of the trek. So, join me in this adventure and let us chat along the way. The Rupin trek is a symphony of various terrains. You will see lush green meadows, huge coniferous trees. As you go higher, you will see the vegetation change to small shrubs. At the very top, the terrain gives way to slippery ice, no vegetation. In this shot, you can see all the terrains forming melodious music to one's senses. But do not get complacent seeing the terrain from afar. Each terrain holds its own challenges. We woke up to the sounds of nature, the Rupin River flowing and creating a calming effect on the mind. The sounds touched our soul and enthused us for the trek ahead. We crossed the Jaka village, which is called the Hanging Village, and admired the Katkuni architecture of the houses. Trekkers in the group started off as strangers and stuck to a group known to them. The first part of the trek, we were all enthusiastic and full of energy. We took in the beautiful picture postcard-like landscape. The water was pristine and flowed with a rhythm of its own. There was a strange comfort walking beside the moving waters. The pristine, fresh and clear water revealed the floor made up of slippery rocks as it flowed. The clear water reminded me of the Katha Upanishads. Keep the mind still and clear, and you can access the intellect and explore deeper within you. I stepped onto the trail, hoping the trek would introduce me to unfamiliar corners of my own mind. Come out 1 hour up today, day 2 of the trekking. From Jiskun, we are moving up. It's going to be a 2,000 feet climb today. Seems to be a gradual slope. You can see these dogs here. Many of my trails which I went on, I would always find a dog following us. They seem to be craving for company. A very lonely area. You are in a dense pine tree forest. It's extremely cold, but because we have been trekking, we're sweating in bucketfuls actually. All our clothes are wet and we're feeling a little warm. I'll keep quiet for a minute. You can hear the sound of the Rupin River flowing right below.
We need to go up this way. This is our trail. We'll keep climbing slowly. You can see the pine trees. So it's quite a dense forest. So what will happen is, as we go up, these pine trees will start reducing. Trek is like life. You're going to get an up and you're going to get a down. We got to tide the ups and downs equally. Focus on our trek and keep moving forward. You've got to hydrate yourself.
As we climbed, the Rupin River transformed from a mischievous, rhythmic torrent into a sudden, hushed stillness. Before us lay the frozen section of the river, gleaming like a silver band, while the distant murmur of water flowing at a lower altitude reminded us of the life moving beneath the ice. We had to cross this landscape.
Around the Rupin Glacier, climbing this. Rupin Glacier, we're climbing this. चलो, नाम बोल के जाइए सामने.
Hello sir, Shivam Mishra here.
शिवम मिश्रा.
Hi Vijay Ratna.
My name's
Umashankar here.
Umashankar.
Come sir, come. You are looking great.
We are getting very
A
healthy.
seasonal trekker.
My
Yeah,
first experience of walking on a glacier.
yeah.
We did small snow
You are going to
bridges.
find many more on
Like
such
this
trails.
on this trek.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
as they said, near the waterfalls,
Ah.
you will find so many.
Wonderful.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you. Clear, you can see the clear, crystal clear water of Rupin. Zoomed it in. Wonderful. Stop in between the trek. They are making samosas.
Nice. Okay, nice bro.
भैया वो जो हनी था वो
भी local है.
सब
लोकल
It will take a long time to boil, so it will take some time for the oil.
याद रखने के लिए कहाँ क्या खाया. फोटो खींचने.
Just opposite to the
There is a strange quiet chemistry that happens as the trek progresses. In the beginning, we carry our city armor, our defenses. The polite distances, the silent calculations, the invisible walls we build to protect ourselves in the modern world. But the mountain has a way of stripping all that away. As we sat there, scattered across the grass, waiting for a plate of hot samosas, something shifted. The exhaustion of the trail broke down our defenses. The shared struggle turned into shared laughter. Suddenly, the people beside you were no longer strangers. They were the ones who watched you stumble, who handed you the water, who walked the same brutal inclines. We started this journey as isolated individuals. We sat down for a meal like a family. The trail did not just open up the landscape, it opened us to each other. We refreshed ourselves with cups of buras juice. This juice is ruby red in color and it is made from the petals of the rhododendron arboreum tree. The juice is served as a sharbat and has a sweet, tangy floral taste. This juice is valued for its wellness property in the Himalayas. It is rich in antioxidants and is supposed to support the heart and the liver health and reduce fatigue.
There's the dog we saw earlier. जोर से थोड़ा
आगे चलो शुरू लगा इसी गाना लो यार अरे मेरे को नहीं याद आ रहा पहले लिरिक्स मेरा दिल कहीं दूर पहाड़ों में खो गया तुझसे मिले हुए मुझको तो बरसा हो गया मेरा दिल कहीं दूर पहाड़ों में खो गया आगे बताइए आगे
एक्चुअली पॉपुलर गाना नहीं है सबको आएगा नहीं
By the time we reached Sarvas Taj, the modern world felt million miles away. We had the tents pitched on the edge of the Rupin River. In the city, we pay a premium for a room with a view. We have gadgets which mimic the sound of water to help us sleep. Here, nature gave it to us raw, loud and entirely free. As the sun dipped behind the ridges, the temperature plummeted and our entire world shrank down to a two-person nylon tent pitched on uneven and cold earth. But in this tent, you have absolutely bare minimum. A sleeping mat, a sleeping bag, a backpack and a friend sharing the same small accommodation. There is no ACs to fiddle with, no endless scrolling on a screen as we did not have any internet or mobile access. You're stripped of options, and yet looking around that cramped space, you don't feel poor, you feel incredibly light. We were truly off-grid. We often confuse comfort with peace. In our urban lives, we build thick walls to keep the world out. The same walls trap our anxieties within. We think luxury brings mental well-being, but the mind doesn't actually need more to be happy. It usually needs less. Squeezed into a tent at Sarvas Taj, listening to the relentless roar of the river, your brain stops looking into the future or regretting the past. The sheer minimalism forces you into an absolute present. You realize that mental well-being is not the absence of hardship. It is the presence of clarity. Sometimes you have to leave a fine 5-star life behind to find it in a 2-man tent. The sages of yore knew it. The walk from Sarovar's Taj to Dandera's Taj is where the geography of Rupin Pass truly reveals its grand design. The valley opens up into a massive, sweeping U-shape carved out by ancient ice. The air feels crisper and sharper. For the first time on the trek, miles in the distance, you catch a glimpse of the legendary Rupin Falls. Even from this far, it commands the landscape. A silver thread dropping from the sky, connecting the high glaciers to the valley floor. Standing in that meadow, surrounded by untouched beauty, you feel a profound sense of privilege. You're seeing the world exactly as it was intended to be. But the privilege brings a heavy realization. Landscapes like this are becoming an endangered species. In our collective hurry to make everything accessible, we build roads into the heart of the wilderness. We bring city to the mountain. We think we are opening up nature, but often we end up diluting it. When we make the wild too easy to reach, we strip away the element that makes it sacred, the effort it takes to get there. If a road ran straight to Dandera's Taj, would the air still feel this clean? Would the silence still carry the same weight? I would like viewers to comment on these questions, as I realized that there are many opinions to this issue. For me, it makes me appreciate the wisdom of a place like Bhutan, which intentionally chose a different path. They built their entire tourism model on a simple philosophy: high value, low volume. They capped the numbers and placed a premium on entry, and decided that protecting their ecological heritage was far more important than chasing mass revenue. Once a pristine ecosystem is compromised, no amount of money can buy it back. As we set up camp at Dhanteras, right at the foot of the lower waterfall, I realized that true conservation is not just about picking up litter. It is a mindset. It is about realizing that some places on this planet should remain hard to reach. Let the ecosystem have its place, because the beauty of the wild isn't just something to be consumed. It is something to be respected, protected, and earned. Dandera's Taj is that kind of place that ruins all future campsites for you. It is a massive green valley sitting at the base of Rupin waterfalls. Your eyes can trace a spectacular three-tiered ribbon of water. The lower water falls right beside the camp. Above it, the middle falls, churning through the rocks and soaring high above the upper waterfalls, cascading straight out of a hanging valley in the sky. It feels like a dream. You want time to freeze here. Looking up at the upper waterfall from the camp below is intimidating. It looks impossibly high. It is a physical manifestation of the times in life where the goal is visible, but the path is tough and steep. You realize that you cannot conquer the mountain. You have to conquer your doubts, one step at a time, one breath at a time. You can only control your actions and not the outcome. The saying of the trekkers came to mind: "We do not climb the mountain allows us." How true. The evening was spent in intense mental preparation, learning the mechanics of a world made in ice. We practiced strapping on steel crampons, feeling the bite of metal against our boots. The guide walked us through the technique: how to plant your weight, how to dig your toes into a wall of ice, and how to maintain balance when we trek on a land tilting sideways. Standing in the cold twilight, staring at the cliffs, you realize tomorrow is not about strength. It's about precision and trusting the technique, and above all, mental strength.
the upper waterfalls. The Rupin River here. Go is a very tough climb. It is an unrelenting hike, ascending. One after the other we had to climb. We must have ascended 1500. No inclination at all up, ascending. There's some people there, another company were parked there. If you'll notice one thing is these tents that we have here are all pitched in snow. Actually, you can see it is not very cold now, but you can see it's very slippery to walk. And the dinner we had was in a tent pitched in snow. This water runs and will fall down the waterfalls. Upper, middle and lower waterfalls.
Then came the snow and ice. Total desolation, beautiful and harsh. No trees, no shrubs, just ice, rock and the sound of your heavy breathing. Crossing the ice bridge required a different kind of focus. Every step had to be deliberate. And then came the gully, a near vertical chute of snow, loose rock and ice balls leading to the pass. This is where the trek stops being a physical challenge and becomes entirely a mental one. In the gully, your world shrinks to the next 3 feet in front of you. You cannot look up at how far you have to go, and you can't look down at how far you might fall. You just trust the footprint left by the person ahead of you. It is a master class in Vipassana meditation, that is, being in the present. In life, when the anxiety of the future or regret of the past overwhelms you, the only salvation is the immediate next step. When the going gets tough, survival and success depends upon narrowing your vision to the present moment. This is what happened to the trekkers' thought and mood when we reached the gully. Each one started to focus on themselves and what they had to do to reach the summit. All of them had to dig deep into their own resources to summit. It almost became each one to himself. Helping others was left to the guides. The mind in adversity will work on self-preservation, as it often happens when we face adversities in life. This is how the trekkers felt when we approached the gully.
We have climbed further now. You can see that steep ascent, that's called the gully. We should be reaching the Rupin Pass. Maybe a long trek. The sun is rising over the Himalayas. Wonderful. We're having a small brief rest here. This is the view all around. Magical. You see? Magical. Hard work in life too, you'll get the rewards. Like this.
One smile! Do some nice! This is Priyankar. How was your experience, Priyankar?
Hello. This was an amazing experience, especially the last climb. It was so difficult, but then we all did it. And this is the amazing view that we are here.
He's talking about this view. Here you have.
Not only which. Okay. I think it's a difficult trek, as
Yes,
Priyanka said, but again, it's an amazing trek and an amazing person I met. Hi, Priyanka.
Very good.
Professor of zoology. So whenever I go to next time to Calcutta,
Most welcome.
So we have a friend who can be
Sure.
I like to join you.
Come on,
Ready to host you.
Next
Come
person.
Vijay,
same namesake.
So
My namesake, gone.
it is my first Himalayan trek, and I'm done with this Rupin Pass.
So you have chosen a very tough one in the first one only. Well done.
And I got very good team who has 3 doctors in my team. And I'm very happy. Good.
This is
Hey, this is Sitaram.
Sitaram.
This is my first trek and I finally did the Himalayan trek.
Telugulo cheppandi.
And I am part of the Super 6 team with Vijay Kumar DR and Uma Shankar.
Enjoyed it?
Sir,
Enjoyed it?
I enjoyed a lot and
Very
finally
good.
I did
Shivamji
it.
is very quiet. Boliye. Shivamji, new friend, very nice person. He carries everything in his bag. You ask him, he'll give. I'm taking this video because of him. I didn't have any.
Thank you God for giving me such a moment that I could complete this trek. I was feeling that I am alone, but I found Super 6 here. It was a great moment for all of us, and I'm really emotional of being here. And after completing this trek, I hope that we 6 can have another trek
We'll
in
meet
future.
up, man. We'll
Yeah.
meet up.
Super 6 is this.
Emotional.
You we just now
We'll
saw.
meet up in Bangalore.
Super 6 including me.
Yes.
Yes, go on Shivamji.
Yeah. So
I
thank
will
you, thank
turn
you,
around
thank you
with-
everyone. Thank you particularly Vijay sir and Uma Shankar sir for giving us such an inspiration that if they can do, then we should definitely do.
Anyone can
Anyone can do. Thank you.
Hi Vijay.
Right, so we finished describing this place. So we'll talk about the Super 6.
Sir, please.
I had one of the most wonderful people that I have seen. Okay, I met so many
Thank
people.
you.
I met so many people from different backgrounds. Some are very talkative, some are not talkative. They carry the group. Very helpful. Okay, they're very helpful on the trail. They helped me. They gave me a lot of food. They gave me battery, Shiva. They gave us battery. Priyanka helped me so much. Sitaram helped me. Yeah, so wonderful group. We hope we'll meet sometime again.
Hey,
Come here. This is Dipanshu crossing. Dipanshu, बात करो. ऐसा नहीं, बात करो.
ये ट्रैक था बहुत अच्छा ट्रैक था मतलब कि मैंने देखा कि काफ़ी सारे लोग आए थे काफ़ी दूर दूर से आए थे अपने कंफर्ट जोन से निकल के और कोई अपना स्ट्रेंथ चेक करने आया था कोई अपनी शांति के लिए आया था तो मैंने देखा सभी ने बहुत दिल से किया बहुत अच्छा किया और हमारा भी पूरा सपोर्ट किया हमारे को बहुत कुछ आपसे सीखने को मिला थैंक यू
Thank you Dipanshu, आपने यहाँ लेकर आए ना. आपके बिना नहीं आ सकते. Thank you very much. शादी हो जाएगा इस साल.
Thank you everyone.
As we climbed to the end of the gully, we abruptly came to the summit, a piece of more or less flat land, the Rupin Pass. The first few seconds was absolute silence in my mind. I was unaware of what was happening around me. My body was catching its breath. Then slowly it hit me. The noise, the screams, the backpatting and the hi-fis. Then it dawned I have reached the highest point. Then the adrenal rush. All the trekkers started to behave in a silly manner, screaming and shouting, all defenses thrown to the wind. We had made it. To make matters worse, I was chosen to lead the team in the final climb, probably because I was the slowest. I would, however, like to believe that the team leaders saw more in my style of climbing, slow but relentless, not willing to give up, and a steady pace, which made them make me lead the team. I was told later by fellow trekkers that it was a move they appreciated, as it carried all the members to the summit. The Rupin Pass was conquered. Did I say conquered? No, we still had to descend. The pass is not a place to stay long. It is a place you pass by. The descent began after half an hour of absolute mayhem. The descent brings its own challenges, navigating slippery slopes, saving your knees, and watching the green return. Many trekkers have lost their lives while descending. As I descended, I thought of how we try to change things around us in life, not realizing the futility of trying to change the external world. The trek puts things into perspective. We cannot change anything around us. The mighty Himalayas will always remain as it is. We cannot conquer or change it. The only thing that changed after the trek was myself. I had changed within. I had conquered my doubts, my fears and demons, and had come out the better person. As we descended, the environment became more noisy and busy, and slowly the mind started to wander to the next challenge in life, living it.